Hello everyone, Envizion Revelations here, bringing you, as promised, my tutorial on how I built Whiterun from Skyrim. It was a week-long project, many hours of work, and I'm going to try to bring it to you on how I built it as quickly as possible, skipping out all the boring parts where there's nothing really going on. So you can build something similar, build the same city, build to your heart's content. This is for inspiration, and you can see how it was done. So let the editing. Okay, so we're going to start by laying out some zones to figure out the size of the buildings that we're going to want. So I know for the keep, which to be the largest structure, I know it's going to be the most northern structure. I'll put it up here, so I'll make sure I have enough room across the map to build everything. Because I know it's going to be big, but I don't know exactly how big. So I was thinking I'll put it about here, and I want it's going to be about this wide. I know it's long. So there is the great porch, the great hall for catching dragons according to legend, and then flooring. I actually want to use the dining room because I like the way that it looks. Where's that? Right here. So it's gonna be this is the war room, but the size. And a good way to tell how big your structures are going to be is you can also place orders for your walls and your items, so you get a better picture of what it's going to be. And oh yeah, I should mention what mods I'm using for this build. As you can see, there is no river in this map, and there is no jungle. I modded those out, so there is no river, no jungles, no lakes, and also no hills. The terrain is completely flat. And okay, and also the blue walls for the stone and the wooden walls. Find it. Yeah, the blue tops will produce a dark wooden roof from these new wooden walls. And the purple ones I've modded to give the thatched roof over the log walls. So it gives me a little more choice, and I don't really use those colors, not for this build anyway. So, but this is the stone part of the structure, so I want the dark wooden walls. So we'll place it here and here. It's going to come across here. So a door right there, double door. And it'll be even. It also extends this part too. So we put that, and there's a little opening right there where you walk up. That, as such. Will also be the great porch here, so we'll just kind of expand like this, and you make your shapes. It's going to expand out a little bit, so 4, about this far, and then come out 2 up, like that, and then only 1 again, 1 again. Now I want to move up 2 because it's trying to round it out a little bit. To there. Lovely. And then, we'd place our stone engraved walls over that. That's our safety wall, so you don't fall off the back of the castle. Wouldn't be good. Some more walls. It's actually going to extend out maybe to here, come out here. I don't really know what's supposed to be here, if there's anything at all. This actually isn't even. But in the game it looks like that. And it comes up to about here. To about here. And there's also the entrance to the Jarl's quarters. Actually, they're about here. Coming from the war room. Like the war room, it's got a table here with all the battle plans, a couple chairs, some bookcases over here. We used to use cupboards for bookcases for now. Get your doors, and then replace more dining room for the Great Hall. This and needs to be even. And this here we're going to break it into the second kind of wall, which is going to be a wooden wall. Front half is wooden. We're going to use these new dark wooden walls. As you see, I have 2 of them. Unmodded, you will not. I made it so this one will give me a thatched roof, because a couple buildings use that. So we want just the normal wooden roof, which is what this will give with the wooden walls, and we're gonna have to put it next to it. So there's like no gap kind of in the building, which there will be, but I'll explain that. And so come out a little bit. We're gonna have the wizard's quarters over here and the kitchen over here, and we'll have an entrance to the dungeon here. In fact, you can even raise the terrain to delete zones, the spaces you want. If you just click delete, the whole thing goes away. You don't want that. Then you expand and fill in the holes where you do want. And actually, I messed up again. And you'll fill it in, and then you'll just, this is where I want my hole to be dug. To go to the dungeon, and because we don't have second stories, also right here, where the entrance to the quarters will be, I'll also be digging here. Instead of building up, I'm going to build down. That works. The only issue is you can't have a door next to a door. Bad things happen with the roofs. They glitch out. Even though they're the same roof, one may not appear when you reload the save. So it doesn't look good. So what you can actually do is build some more. Build the wall up kind of a little bit, which stuff is in the way. You can just destroy those. There's going to be a hill right here for the terrain. You'll see that later. And so this spot really won't matter if it's filled or not with the zone. Then you have your, actually use some archways since there's not a door there either. Ta-da! Alright, and so got the Jarl's throne there, approximately, and use this for the little fence that he has around it. There's a couple spaces there. Yeah, that looks nice. And then he's got carpets along here under his tables. If you could see my image reference, then you'd see. But I'm sure most of you played the game, so you know what I'm talking about. And I liked the balcony floor, so I'm going to use the balcony floor for this. But it can't just place the balcony, so you actually have to place the arena first. Then you can place the balcony, delete the arena, and expand the balcony as such. Place the tables, chairs are kind of distanced. Spins a little more. That, you know, one around the end. And this isn't exactly like I made it the first time. I'm just kind of showing you how it was done. Trying to make it as short as possible. Get some fires going. Yeah, something like that. And so we go through and just fill in each spot where it needs to be. There'll be one here, here, here. And anticipating the terrain drop here, you can't place zones for terrain slopes. It kind of extends out here, and then you have your entrance, a bridge here. You kind of have to visualize where everything's going to be, and I just place zone out for everything, and then about here I'd start zoning out where the Hall of the Dead is. It's actually going to be built underground, but still be a structure on top. It's about this size. It's got a little bit of lip here, and it's going to go down. You can even do a little bit of terrain editing just for now, just to see. It's going to go down, and the Battleborn house will be here. You'll also figure that out. More dining room. I like the floor, and there's space here for a road. It's going to be about here, and it's going to be 6 wide. Yeah, for that long. You figure, well, there's 4 posts around the fire. Like that. Yeah, she's about the right size. Some tables, some chairs. And extend out this a little more. I know there's going to be a personal room right here for the older Ulfrid, I think his name was. And over here, I think it was just storage, which I used it just for storage. Worked out well. And then, so after you've zoned out a few things and you see that everything is indeed going to fit roughly where you want it to, then you go to stage 2 of production, which is to get completely rid of all this or start a new map and start using stockpiles. Alright, so you're probably wondering why stockpiles? We just zone things out. Because, like I showed you, zones will delete when you change terrain. We don't want that because we're going to be doing a lot of terrain editing. So, stockpiles, you can raise terrain, oh, it stays. So, it is very static. You can do all the terrain editing you want with them, and you have a very good blueprint to work with. And as you can see, this is all the stockpiles it takes to zone out Whiterun. It's quite a lot. Still took a little while, but the greatest challenge is about to start. Quickly, I'll show you how. I used the decorations because you're not going to be making really good decorations, so you don't have to worry about your townies actually placing stuff in them as they go about their business.